Just what are your emotions heading into the season where there's really a lot on the line for you personally?
Yeah, it's a lot on the line every year, especially for me being the position that I've been in. I never, this would be my first year really, feeling good about it. I've always felt good, but I feel good about this year. It's just different. I try to just go day by day. I approach every day the same. I always worked hard. I always did little things. It's nothing different. This offseason that I'm doing different. But I'm just trying to emphasize the little things more and be more detailed.
I'm sure you've answered all these questions, but just the transfer process, what kind of prompted you to enter the portal, and what was that experience like going through it?
It was obviously nice going back in the portal, having all these schools reach out to you and things like that. It was just like a validation of you could be appreciated at this spot we can use you, but it was very fun. That's it.
How did you kind of narrow it down to the schools you wanted to focus on?
I didn't want to be in the portal for a long time. I didn't want to go visit a lot of schools. I didn't want to waste a lot of people's time because I kind of knew what I wanted. And I think that just stood out. It was here, Kentucky. That was really it. Probably Bama, but out of here in Kentucky, that was it.
What were you looking for?
The fit. I think the fit matters most, the trust matters most, how valuable matters most, the relationships with the people matters most, and I think that stood out to me.
How did USC get on the radar in the first place with you?
I can't discuss that. Something like that should rather.
Okay. What ultimately made the right fit, made USC the right fit for you?
Just so boxes that needs to be checked off, that display certain abilities that haven't probably been displayed as much in other schemes at other schools is what made the final decision.
Was there a moment on your visit here that you just knew it was going to be the place?
Yes, sir. When I stepped on campus.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What about the coaching staff really connected with you?
Yeah, it was like I already been here. The way they explain to me things, how they want things done, how they expect us to do things, the experience that they've had. Coach Lynn being in the league, Coach Doug being at Houston, Wynn, GN at Alabama. Just how smart they is, good teachers, really patient coaches, really know how to sit down and explain ball to you, the ins and outs and things like that really stood out to me.
Are you expecting to work exclusively at nickel?
That's a question for Coach Riley.
What is it about the way Coach Lynn explains the defense, or how he does it, that makes it so digestible as a new player coming into the
Yeah, he don't have no expectation on anyone. He don't sit here and expect you to know certain things. If you're a fifth-year guy, sixth-year guy, and you still don't know something, he's not going to look at you and say, "Oh, you're a fifth-year, sixth-year guy. You should already know this." He takes full pride in literally teaching you every little detail and why you're doing it, and what's the time to do it, and how offensive coaches think and things like that. He takes full pride in doing that. So that's what makes him so special.
What's your personal expectation this year for yourself?
Personal expectation for me is just to go be the best that I could be. Play with energy, play with my teammates, play fast, communicate, play with some grit, play hard, enforce my will on other opponents, and let them know that I'm here.
What's been your thought of the receiving core? Against them?
This is most definitely one of the best receiver corps that I've always been against. Obviously, I was less fortunate enough to go against other great receivers, Keon, Johnny, Jakai Douglas, Desmond Hill, guys like that. And coming here, there's no drop off. If anything, it went up. You got Zach, you got Jacob, you got Con, you got Deuce, you got Kyle now. He's back to UCLA. You still got good competition that you'll be going against week in and week out that can help you compete even better on Saturdays in this conference.
What is it about Zach that makes him especially difficult to man up?
Yeah, he obviously from the naked eye you can see he's fast, he's explosive, but nobody really knows how physical he is, how smart he really is. He really understands the game. He understands pre-snap what the defense may do. He understands how people try to eliminate him out of the game. I think that's a strength for him.
Miller was talking at media day about how he's kind of learned the finer points of the position of being a receiver. Can you sense that, even as a defensive back
Yes,
covering him?
I also can see Miller building great relationships with his receiver, whether that's passing routes on the right time, whether that's just having a relationship, whether that's just him and 7-7 saying, giving the receiver a look like, look, this is you right here, and then the play works. And I think that goes a long way, especially in season when you get in critical moments or two-way situations. He have not just one guy, but he has all of his guys to depend on him, and he could depend on them as well.
I mean, with Zach